figuring out how am I supposed to put the pieces back together for myself, and you out here want to tell your truth. Oh, no, I think it's too late. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. I had to pick up all the pieces from when my heart broke. Oh. People, it's your boy Isaiah, and we back with another mother effing video. And for today's video, y'all, we gonna be reacting to the Tumblr King himself from 09 to what, 2014? You know, the man, the myth, the legend. If you don't know who I'm talking about Frank Ocean. If you was around when Tumblr was a hit, you seen this dude every single where. I'm talking about everywhere on Tumblr. Everybody was obsessed with him. He had the song Thinkin Bout You, which we'll be reacting to in his Channel Orange song, and of course a bunch of other songs that he had out. But that song right there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. A tornado flew around my room. You saw it. The mess you came. Everybody was like, who is this man out there singing this song? It's so deep, honest, and he's telling the truth about thinking about you. And that's what we're reacting to. Cause yeah. And when I first listened to the when I first looked up Frank Ocean, I didn't realize his real name is actually Christopher Brooks. The enunciation doesn't work for me right now. But along those lines, I didn't know that was his real name. Frank Ocean is a stage name. But let's react to Thinking About You. Ooh, nah.
Around my roof before you came. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they were.
See, we get into the lyrics of the song. He's talking about, I've been thinking about you. Ooh, nah. You know, he's in that moment of reflection, letting people know that, you know, he's been thinking about this individual, which, you know, I think we later find out that, you know, he's thinking about this relationship, that he's been thinking about the individual and thinking about them in the sense of, do you think about me too? And I think we can all relate to being involved with someone, liking someone, and thinking about, you know, do they think about me the same way I think about them? And for a lot of us, well, the answer could be no. And hopefully the answer is yes, like we've all probably wanted to be. But, you know, sometimes in these relationships, I don't know. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. It sure is. It sure is. And so that's the point when you get into it. He's thinking about, like, you know, asking the person, do you think about me? Because, you know, they've been thinking about forever. You know, they've imagined this life with you where, you know, they get the white picket fence, you know, the American dream or the dream you want it to be. You get the white picket fence, and you get the, you know, the dog and the family and the cars, and you get the vacations, and then you just get the love of your life, and you're hoping that, you know, they think the same way. And, you know, and he gets deep, and he gets like, everything about you, you know, you know what I'm saying? So in that second verse, when he talks about, like, you know, I don't think I like you, I thought you were just cool enough to kick it. I think it's that he's thinking of the perspective of the other individual, saying that I didn't really like you like that. I mean, you know, you cool enough to kick it. The feelings aren't the same actually as you might think they are, and that could hurt. You know, when you was making up this whole entire world with this individual, with other individuals that were reciprocating what you thought they were gonna reciprocate. It's almost sad. And, you know, it's the reflection of, like, damn, this is what it is, and sometimes it's the truth. And that's why I think everybody liked this song and Frank Ocean, because he really be pouring his heart out into his music. Okay? He really do.
That's why I kiss you, gotta think.
In the song, he talks about, like, you know, the person is being honest and saying, I thought you were cute, that's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it, though. To me, I almost feel like it's almost like saying, like, you know, he got to, like, use them for the materialistic things, but then also I feel like it's all talking about, like, you know, he had items that, you know, he just couldn't really use or, like, kick it with them. But, like, later on down the road, the guy does, like, in the song, you know, the person does come back and tells him that he actually did like him, and that, you know, he hoped that, you know, you could still have the same feelings years later. Although years later, I feel like, you know, I don't know, I might have moved on. Like, what you coming here now? Tell you got me feeling hurt all this way, and you want to come back and tell me that you actually like me? It's like, dang, what am I supposed to do with that? You want to close the door, open up that door, and maybe you want to let that off your chest because, you know, you were holding it in, and now all these years later I'm sitting there, you know, figuring out how am I supposed to put the pieces back together for myself, and you out here want to tell your truth. Oh, no, I think it's too late. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. I had to pick up all the pieces from when my heart broke. Oh. Wow. So that's why in the lyric he says, yes, of course, I remember, how could I forget how you feel? And I thought you were my first time, a new feel. It won't ever get old, not in my soul, not in my spirit, keep it alive. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, so, alright, so years later, you know, they got back to, they see each other, they talk about, you know, reminiscing about the relationship and whatnot, and how they were each other's first time, right? That's what they're saying? That's what I'm assuming that's what they're saying, right? And so, wow, like they will never get the feeling of when they first met each other, and that's, well, you know what, I like how he word, I like that wordplay there. That was dope. That's interesting. Okay.
You know you were my first time.
So when he says that, you know, the whole new feel, because, you know, it's a new experience, something that he has never felt before, and he's saying, like, you know, like it was, at the time it was love, and at the time it was something that I never experienced, but I do enjoy it, I will always remember it. Oh, you know what, I didn't even, looking back, oh, wow, it was right there in front of our faces, okay. Okay, right here, I feel like even years later you can listen to the song and respect the man for his artistry, because it's like, you know, he put out his album Blonde, any music he puts out, you sit up there like, okay, Frank Ocean, come out with the music, where's it at? Everybody respects this band, and I must give him credit. This song, it still goes down into you could listen to the lyrics and just relate it to any situation that you want to relate it to, and I think that's what's important, and him reflecting on a love that he experienced back when he was, you know, 19 years old, as to why he created the album and some of the songs that's within it. I think that's really important, because, you know, you all know what it's like to have your first love, your first relationship, your first heartbreak, you know, that's what it is, and I think people can relate to just about a few songs on the album, no matter what. That is my reaction to the song. What do y'all think about Thinking About You? It's a classic, it's gonna go down in history, you know what I'm saying? Tumblr history. Tumblr. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.